Welcome to the office. This is it. In this video, it's a little different. We're going to have a look at MUSE's awesome, fantastic, wonderful, life-changing, perhaps, song, Time is Running Out. What a great tune. It's also great to have a look to understand how you can build awesome songs step by step. So this is going to be a slightly different ukulele lesson in the sense that it's not just chords and a bit of singing. There's a few riffs also. It's going to be something really useful for your ukulele playing overall. It's going to make you a better ukulele player. So stick around. We're going to have a look at the chords though. I think I'm drowning. B7. Asphyxiated. E. Or E or E. I want to break the spell. Then F that I've created. That you've created. Sorry. It was you. I did nothing. You're something beautiful. A contradiction. I want to play the game. I want a friction. And you can sort of go this level of strumming. Down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Doesn't matter. I think I'm drowning, asphyxiated. And if after the second down you want to stop the sound a bit, you'll get that effect. I think I'm drowning, asphyxiated. I want to break the spell that we've created. And the F can land a bit late. Down, shook, up, down, up. So just the up, down, up of that last one. And F and G share a bit that you created. Or slower. You're something beautiful, a contradiction. Best band in the world. The game, I want the friction. You out here will be the death of me. You will be the death of. And here you can add the octave of the C on the A string. Am I even a little bit in tune? That's the question. No. So yeah, the little finger on A3, third fret of the A string, on top of the F. And then the G, instead of 2-3-2 here, 0-2-3-2, you can do an 0-2-3-5. And then you've got a G5. So that can be quite useful if you're doing sort of. Okay, now the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus is quite important to try out this technique called palm muting. You want to go, I won't let you. Oh, G, sus4 you can play here too. F, so what you want to do is put your thumb just behind your index. Nail of the index goes into the strings. A bit like if you had an imaginary MUSE pick, really. Bury it, I won't let you bury it. G, I won't let you smother it. G, I won't let you murder it. 'Cause our time is. And here a little C sus4. Because actually there's a nice counter melody a third above. Our time is, our time is, our time is. So if you just get that little note in, there's way more happening than just putting down an index suggests. And the C sus4 is open, open, 1. And so the chorus is actually also easy if you just play these simple chords. Our time is running out. Our time is running out. You can't push it. Here, can't push it. Index again, push it. Might have to sit a bit more here actually. On the ground. And here I'm all playing downs. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. I like to have the little up in there. Can't separate screaming out. Oh, that's not there. That's actually later. First there's another. Let's talk about this riff actually, because it's awesome. And if you can play it with a backing track, and I'll put the link to one, or make one myself if I don't find a nice one. Cool thing about this loop is that actually you can then play chords higher up and play awesome things on top of that. But we can still learn it. It goes like this. And there's the tabs for that in the document that goes with this. It's also in the songbook. It's about time. The cool thing, we'll have a look at that now, is the stuff you can add above. You will be the death of me. And then these little chord shapes. What we're gonna do, you know what, I'm gonna try something out and have the bass line going on here. It's the Nanaki 2. Awesome. Okay, before we use that, what you want to do is basically, it's 4 chords, right? You've got an A minor. The bass is moving around, a B7, and then the E, and F, and G. So you see the whole song is structured quite simply that way. 3 chords and then 2 chords that share a bit. and the bass moves around on these chords. And a lot of new songs are built like that. Like this one, like Hysteria. It's a chord, and harmonically we're on that chord very clearly, but the bass does awesome rock stuff. And then you add crazy chords stuff on top because we're actually on that chord harmonically, we're not moving away from it. And that's how they build this. And that's how they build this too. So if you just place here on no note and then 9, 8, 7. You see these 3 notes, and 9, 8, 7, 7 goes to a 6. And then move everything a fret down. And then you can play on E8. This bit is a bit tricky, but let me just give you the chords. It's all in the tabs anyway, but basically A minor, move the index down, B7, move everything 1 fret down, that's your E, it's actually an E7, and then here's F actually, it goes X, 9, 8, 8, and then X, 11, 10, 10, and that's your G. And the way this structures around this thing is that when we play, let me put this on. I don't know if you can still hear me. I'm trying all this out. Let me show you what happens then if we just play these chords. You can try and play them with me if you want. And then the elements coming together, the rock and bass on the harmonies, and then the guitar playing some wee, wah, 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 and then the voice also doing something, and it becomes la 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 la. It becomes counterpoint, so it's sort of mixing classical harmonies and counterpoint with this awesome rock and riff. So if you want to write songs like that too, there's a little idea for you. And in the document there's also this thing which is very nice because it's a guitar that sounds like a piano, and he plays it as he's singing, of course. Oh, if you're wondering, I've plugged in my ukulele to it's sort of a little new setup I'm enjoying. It's a effects pedal, old one. It's called Zoom GFX 707. Don't buy this one necessarily because it's from, I don't know, 1972 or something. I don't know. But it works for me. So yeah, and then don't forget palm muting.
A few moments later.
Oh, something I haven't mentioned, something very cool. I hope this isn't too long already. But there's when it goes. We can do that too by going ba ba and then A3 here, ba ba, and then B7, ba ba, play this side, and then this side, ba ba, here, ba 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 ba. You can even have melody without moving the left hand fingers. And then E, bo, 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 bo. Go bo 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 bo. Try to aim for those notes. Low C string and A string. Bo bo A string, C string, and then bo bo bo. So it's twice this side, once this side, once this side. First time by the office. Hopefully it wasn't too chaotic, and enjoy the song. Bye bye. Docs in the description if you like. See ya.